Good afternoon. I hope your Monday is going well so far. I'm Julie Broughton. The time now is 12:35. This is Take 6. It's when we get together after our new newscast and let you know what we're working on that you will see later today on News 6. And fresh off our new newscast is our friend Justin Warmoth joining us today. He made it from the set to this desk in record
I've made it.
time. You've made it. You are here. You're here. You're fresh. You're ready to go. And we are talking Boomtown. Your Boomtown segment airs
Mhm.
every Monday. So you're taking us to Mount Dora today.
Have you been there?
I have. I love Mount Dora. Mount Dora is
Yeah.
fabulous.
I mean, it's charming. It's quaint. The
Yes.
downtown is so special, isn't it? I mean,
Beautiful. Yes.
it's a really cool place, and a lot of people want to live there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's growing, but not quite as much as some other cities, right? But that's about to change. They have about 4 miles away from downtown Mount Dora. There's the Wolf Branch Innovation
Mm-hmm.
District, which has been in place for quite some time. But as of late, it's been catching a lot of news because it just one of the first developments to go in for this Wolf Branch Innovation District had some serious issues with getting through the Mount Dora City Council. The residents didn't want this because of the skyscraper nature
Mm-hmm.
that they were concerned about. It's right along 46, and the developer was looking to potentially bring in an employment center, just office buildings, things
Mm-hmm.
like that, mixed use developments, had some apartments, some business elements, some retail elements right there. And so the concern from residents and for years was
Mm-hmm.
that it was too high and it didn't match what Mount Dora was all about. And they brought it down a little bit. There's a look at the rendering. So
Mm-hmm.
that gives you an idea of what the size and the scale of what could be coming and got approved recently is coming to the Wolf Branch Innovation District along 46, right off of the Wekiva Parkway. And it went to a special magistrate. It had to go through the courts. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it was such a process. The residents just didn't want to see it. Well, that is now behind us because City Council last week voted to approve this and move it forward.
Mm-hmm.
So, my story today will focus on what the Wolf Branch Innovation District is, what it will
Mm-hmm.
bring to this area of Mount Dora.
Mm-hmm.
Some of this is in the city, some of this is in the county, so it's different on getting through. But the
Mm-hmm.
ultimate goal of this 850-acre mixed use development with single family homes, retail, the goal from Lake County's point of view and the goal from Mount Dora's point of view is to bring in high paying jobs to
Mm-hmm.
this area. And this is all because of the Wekiva Parkway being completed and getting an
Right.
interchange right along 46 right there. This is all because that is now finished and that promotes growth and development. And you drive that Wekiva Parkway and it's hard to miss anything
Mm-hmm.
that's happening out there. There's so much development through that stretch of Lake County, through Orange County, and up to Seminole County as well, as that beltway is now complete. So we're going to
Mm-hmm.
get into, again, what is the Wolf Branch Innovation District? What is Lake County? What is Mount Dora trying to achieve with this? Why the residents are against it,
Mm-hmm.
even though it's now really moving forward.
Yeah. Those renderings look beautiful, although they don't exactly look like what you think of when you think of Mount
Mhm.
Dora, but it does look like a beautiful development.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think the signage and some of the shirts that the residents were wearing to these city council meetings over the course of a few years, they said, "Don't Orlando
Hmm.
our Mount Dora."
Yeah.
So, you know, all these smaller cities in Lake County and in, Northwest Orange County, Popka is really going crazy.
Hmm.
And for years, decades, they were bedroom communities for Orlando, right?
Hmm.
And so as these city councils try to, prepare for growth and it's here already, they're trying to bring in the jobs to match that so people can have their work close by. They don't have to
Hmm.
drive
Right.
30 or so minutes to get to downtown Orlando, 35 minutes or whatever it might be. So it's all close by and it promotes job growth, promotes a lot of homes as well, a lot of
Hmm.
people moving there. So this is, again, it's 4 miles away from the downtown area. So it's not really in the thick of Mount Dora,
Hmm.
but I'll tell you, I think the infrastructure, there's a big concern with the infrastructure not being where it is for what's coming.
Hmm.
That's one of the things that residents were telling me as I hit the road to Mount Dora last week and talked to some folks. So from the developer standpoint, he he said that this was a process.
Hmm.
Obviously, I mean, it took going through a special magistrate who then ruled in the developer's favor, saying that this is allowed, and the city council's hands were tied, even though the residents were very upset when this passed last week. So we'll get into everything, breakdown of the entire project, why it was, why this is such an important thing for the county, for the city, and we'll look towards the future.
All right, Justin, what time can we see your full story?
5:30 tonight.
All right, looking forward to it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, let's get into your weather now. If you've been outside at all today, you know that we are talking about heat today. We are also tracking some showers. Rain chances remain pretty high today, around 60%, and already seeing some of that rain popping on the radar for you. So we take a look here. You can see some showers in northern Lake County, out over the Ocala National Forest, back into Marion County. And that west coast sea breeze starting to get a little more active coming in. In fact, that east and west coast sea breezes will collide over our western counties today, and that's where we'll see the greatest chance of some showers by late this afternoon. We do have heat advisories in place for Flagler County now. That is up until 7 o'clock, but we're all going to be dealing with triple-digit heat index readings as we move through the late afternoon hours. Right now, we're sitting at 88 in Orlando. It is 87 in Kissimmee, 86 in Leesburg, 92 right now in the Villages, and 85 in Melbourne. You factor in the relative humidity. This is how it feels right now. It feels like 97 in Daytona Beach, feels like 99 in Cocoa Beach. 97 is how it feels in Leesburg, and 106 is your current heat index reading in the Villages. Now we're on our way to an actual temperature around 94 in the Villages, 94 for your high in Kissimmee, 93 in Orlando, and 95 in Palm Coast. Here are the forecast heat index readings for today. You can see just about everywhere, ranging from about 100 to 107 is how it will feel. It will feel late this afternoon around 4 or 5 o'clock like 107 in both Ocala and in Palm Coast. Here's how it looks for you for the next 7 days. For today, we go again to a high of 93 in Orlando. Rain chances are at 60%. We bump those up to 70% for Tuesday and Wednesday, but we keep our rain chances every single day for the next 7 days around 60 to 70%. Overnight lows stay muggy in the mid to upper 70s. Chief Meteorologist Tom Sorrells will be in to talk more about this for you today starting at 4. He'll also have a look at the tropics. The tropics pretty quiet for us right now. We're talking about some Saharan dust. He'll have more on that for you coming up at 4. Lisa Bell is back from her vacation, so Lisa, Ginger, and I will all see you on News 6 starting at 4. If you have any questions or comments for us here at Take 6, head to clickorlando.com/take6. Let us know what's on your mind. We always love to hear from you. Otherwise, I will see you at 4. Thanks so much for stopping by.